Hi, this is JD why-zall-ick, the founder of azcollegeplanning.com, and I want to talk to you about the selfish reasons why colleges want you to score higher on your SAT and your ACT tests. First and foremost, understand that a college is a business, and yes, it's big business. Whether they are a for-profit or a non-profit, a college stays in business by making money, and they make money in a variety of ways. One way that they make money is through admittance. When a student is admitted into a college and the student agrees to go to that school, they pay to go to that school. Whether mom and dad write a check or a relative writes a check or they borrow the money or they get it through scholarships or grants or student loans or federal or state aid, somehow that college is going to get that money for that student to attend that school. Another way that colleges make money is through sports. And we won't touch that one this time. We'll touch that one another time. Another way that colleges make money is through applications. And granted, there are some schools out there that waive application fees for some students or don't have application fees at all. Now, most colleges, by and large, have an application fee, and that fee ranges anywhere from $20 to $25 up through $100. Now let's look at a school like UC Berkeley. UC Berkeley last year had 45,000 applications, and the application fee is $60. So if we run the numbers on that, $60 times 45,000 applications, that's $2.7 million. Pretty good. Pretty good source of revenue for that college. Now, how does a college attract more students to apply? They do this by moving up in the pollings, by having positive upward movement in the pollings, whether that polling be the Princeton Review or the U.S. News and World Report polling or half a dozen other different pollings. When a student applies to a college and they have a higher SAT score or ACT score, and the college averages that number, the average SAT score. So if they recruit a student who has a higher SAT score, then their overall average SAT or ACT score is going to go up. Now we see positive and upward movement in the pollings, and that attracts more attention where more students will apply to that school. So if you score higher on your SAT or your ACT tests, then colleges will be apt to try to recruit you, and they may do this by dangling a carrot in front of you saying, hey, if you apply to our school, we're going to give you this scholarship. And if that particular student applies and goes to that school, then the average overall SAT or ACT score will go up, and that will cause positive movement. And as a result of that, the subsequent following year, more students will apply to that school. So there's a selfish reason why colleges want you to score higher on your tests.